saying morning. It's probably afternoon for most of you guys.
It is afternoon for me. I'm finally getting myself together, which is not like me, but I needed the sleep. What account is she going live on? The bad bitch underscore 92, I think.
Yeah, it says mommy. Mommy is the name, but the
Yes,
app is bad bitch.
yes, Dirty Dan. The only big thing we've had this week is him getting spotted in the wild, which I honestly think freaks him out a little bit. Because if you guys have watched for a while, you'll remember when he was like him and Stephanie were homeless and they were on the street and a lady confronted them about him hitting Steph and Brian, and you could tell he was not a fighter in that moment. Is it still private? Bug. No, I know she's accepting people now. Yes, it's private, but she's accepting people now. From what people have said in my chat. Wonder why it's not notifying you. Yeah, he was so scared when she called him out. I know. He was like shaking.
And
That
he
was
kept
when he was
calling her
eating.
ma'am. He kept calling her ma'am, which I think it's interesting. That's one of the most respectful he's been, was when someone was MFing him.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
think getting caught in the wild freaks him out, which is understandable. Wait, did they go live and I missed it? Just Stephanie.
For a very brief, I think it was like a 2-minute live. Just 2 minutes. Oh,
He did say he was gonna call the cops. Oh, nothing noteworthy. No, she said Rev make fun of her dead dog, and Wyatt was heard saying you're not allowed to be on. Basically, if you're gonna on live, I'm leaving.
which she should say, where the hell you gonna go?
Called the cops for what? Oh, I was talking about because someone said he got caught in the wild, and I said I think getting caught in the wild freaks him out because he got caught in the wild last year, and by someone confronting him about hitting Stephanie and hitting Brian, and he was scared to death. Not to work and not show his face on here for now. Exactly, Austin. I wish they would just give it up and go back live like normal. Hey, I know.
Tay's
Same.
looking forward to the next season of her favorite program.
Right? Act like nothing ever happened. That's crazy. I thought she wouldn't be letting him on after what he did and the other way around. Yeah, Lily, I did too, but I knew that the tides were turning when she messaged me, and not like turning like I don't like something epic, but when she messaged me about Rev and she messaged Uncle Ron about Rev, and I'm sure they've heard about it and I'm sure they're not happy about it. I'm not dumb to that fact. I hate to say it, but I miss them. I'm so bored at night, 100%.
I think we have to assume with Stephanie trying to get people to provide her with proof that Rev's a bad person, that Wyatt is talking about them going to Pennsylvania and Stephanie doesn't want to go. And I have to assume Rev's intentions are not really to bring Justin and Stephanie to Pennsylvania. She's just messing with them, but it's all speculation. Morning, Putin.
I wouldn't doubt it, Christina.
Wyatt is watching this right now, planning on going live now that he knows we miss him. No, he'll just say, I told you that Ash and Sunshine were clout chasers.
Hey, Mr. Putin. Steph does not want to get that far away from, which is smart. Yeah, but even before she went to, even before Wyatt left, she had voiced that she does not want to move to Pennsylvania. She voiced that. I remember that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Steph said the Rev called her the R word too. Oh, Oh, your downtime. Look at the drama twins, Laura. They'll keep you busy. Gabby and Danny. I've caught some of that universe. Hey, Krista. Remember when she dumped her beer on his head? I know. Blocklist just reposted the video after we talked about it the other day because his face after getting the beer dumped on him is one of the most iconic faces ever. Ponder
And
what when
didn't
you
she just
literally.
want the moat? Wasn't she wanted him to
Yeah.
look for the moat?
Yes, that is what she's doing. Wyatt's going to be stepdaddy to Rev's baby. Betty, they would have to find the baby in that
In
mess.
that pile of stuff that's not put away.
Wyatt, Christina says they miss you and you're singing. Come home. I'm a clout chaser, Mr. Putin. Dude, I've been immersed for the 2 years. Have we seen Rev's house? There's no intention of bringing the all Rev did. Yes. Haha, find the baby. Hi, ladies. Hi, Christina with prayer hands. I thought Wrench and Rev had a baby. No, they do not. Scavenger hunt.
Sorry, Austin. I had to. But didn't you think it was interesting when she dumped that damn beer on him that, like, he for sure looks out of it like he was actually asleep and he's still, like, he calls her sweetheart. Sweetheart, I told you. Like, how are you not just pissed?
I think I'm not going to take away that. I think they're both abusive, and I think sometimes he has reactive abuse, and sometimes she does. I think there's a cycle here. There's a
But I thought
cycle of doing shitty things to each other.
of all the times he's gotten like
Oh, yes.
unhinged mad, like if you pour liquid on me when I'm sleeping, I'm not even a fighter and I'm gonna wake up pissed.
Why don't we
She
have a
did
mode
need the
account
mo.
yet? I know we don't have a mode account yet. Makes me laugh at that cringe when he chomps his teeth like a puppy flirting. Oh, I hate that. I hate that when
It's so gross.
he's not
What
getting taken.
state does Wrench and Rev live in? Yeah, Pennsylvania. They're both in Pennsylvania.
And one water sign and the other is fire. They're bound to have wild fights. Yeah.
It's funny. Ash, are you doing your makeup?
Yeah, I'm not like, I'm just putting something on my face because I'm gonna just do laundry today and that's about it. I don't feel 100% good either. And I haven't for a few days, but I don't know what it is. Have they moved yet? I have no idea on that. My husband and I are fire and water. We've never fought like that. It makes me sick, Mr. Food. Uh, where is Wyatt? We don't know. He has been heard in the background of a Stephanie live this morning. So he is alive and well.
Well, I mean,
I'm being generous with the well. I just put on a roast to cook. That sounds delicious. ChatGPT. I think I'm gonna make stir fry today for dinner.
good morning, Amanda. It's not morning for
Is he
everybody.
well? Alive and coherent. There, Jelly. Jelly got the yes. He's alive and coherent.
Yeah, that's probably a little more accurate. A little more accurate.
Her TikTok name is bad bitch underscore 92, I believe. It goes by mommy. If I crawl back to that, me too.
But the same thing can be
Bad
said for
bitch.
her.
Yeah.
I'd be hiding if I allowed someone that treated me like he did publicly to freaking come back.
I don't think she has shame.
Today I'm reminded how hard trauma can change your life.
Yeah, I
You're
don't think
not
she has.
wrong.
I don't think they either one of them have shame. If you don't want her, I'll take her. We'll let her know, Mr. Putin. Not the bad bee. Been wanting a toast, but I would have to make payments on it. I might do stuffed shells for dinner. That sounds delicious too.
That sounds really good. Dinner at Tay's house. It'll have to be Ash because Stephanie unblocked Ash to ask her if she had any dirt on Rev. She still has me blocked, so Ash will have to pass the message, Mr. Putin. She got unblocked. She got unblocked to ask for a favor.
Yeah. Story of my
Just
life.
such true Wyatt and Stephanie form. Like, I'm gonna unblock you because even though I've talked mad shit, I'm gonna ask you for something.
Well, I've talked mad shit too. I mean, I'm not going to take away the fact that I've ran my mouth better.
Okay, but you don't reach out and ask for something from her.
No, I do not.
That's what's wild.
I do not invite you back in. I'm doing steak, salad, and baked potatoes. That sounds delicious.
That's
Gucci,
what we had
hi.
last night. Hey, Gucci. I feel like I haven't seen you forever,
I know.
right?
I want to make soup, but I make walkabout soup for dinner and it's real. Like, I know. I always want soup when it's super hot, which is insane. I don't know why. Super chilly is like what I want when it's hot outside.
I love a good chili, but the last time I made it, I used one of those chili mixes that kind of made it too thick and it grossed me out.
Yeah, it has to be the right consistency for sure.
It was like thick, like thick,
It
and I'm
was
like
thick.
that's not right. This is why I don't cook. See, like how do you fuck up chili?
I
Really?
think there's a lot of ways you could fuck up chili. There's that whole
Aw,
debate
thanks,
of
Ash.
there's the whole debate of like, is there beans in chili or no beans in chili? And I think that I've come to the conclusion, and people can tell me I'm wrong, that there's beans in chili when it's just chili that you eat. There's no beans in chili when it's chili that goes on a hot dog. Is that right?
I agree with that. I agree with that. I put beans because I told you on our little chat. Um, I've been trying to consciously eat more protein, so I'll put like what are the black beans?
Black beans.
Yeah, Jazz says no beans.
I'm making potato.
Younger me would have said no beans. Jazz, old
I like
lady,
beans.
Mima Sunshine says give me more protein.
I can't wait to hear Steph tell Wyatt you better straighten up. Y'all have Hannaford grocery store. We don't. I don't, Mel. Someone may have missed that.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, your mom. That's your mama ho. I've always thought that there was three different beans and like a real chili. They've
Yeah,
got like
kidney
kidney
beans.
beans. Yeah, white
Yep,
beans and like
yep.
I do beans and chili with both. Most people do down here. I don't like beans. There's never a bean in my chili. Beans are an abomination. See, I told you the bean debate always happens when it comes to chili. It's a bean debate. I don't like if I have a hot dog or like chili fries, like it's no beans.
Yes, absolutely.
But like for like just chili, like I've always had beans. And then I think like when you eat beans like Skyline or like when you eat chili like Skyline chili, when you do it on like spaghetti, I think it's no beans. But I could be wrong. I have a bean hatred in general. The bean hatred is strong in here.
Jazz, do you eat like? Would you ever eat a bean and cheese burrito? Because refried beans aren't like. It's not like you know what I mean. It's creamy. Would you ever do a bean and cheese burritos?
Yeah, my kids don't like beans like in chili, but they like beans like refried beans or pinto beans in a burrito. That's the only bean I can get them to eat.
I
Chili on
love a
spaghetti.
good bean and cheese burrito with
Pleb,
extra
it's not
cheese
like a
and
thing
sour
I do
cream.
here, but in the Midwest, Skyline chili is like it's you do it on like spaghetti. Like, am I wrong about that too? I could be.
Not everybody, but several people are confused about your chili on spaghetti ash.
I that's a thing, not here. Like I've never like that's not a thing I regularly do, but like in Chicago and things like that, like you it's like spaghetti noodles, chili, and cheese.
I could see that.
Yeah, Skyline mentioned Jamie, am I not wrong, right? It's a thing.
I've never heard of it and I've never tried it. My
We
chili is
call chili on
hamburger
spaghetti
maple beans.
three-way. Yes. Oh my God, I have to try that. Yeah, it's like a real thing, and they put like it's cheddar cheese on top. Lots of cheddar cheese.
We call chili on spaghetti three-way.
Everybody's so unique. What do you mean beans and spaghetti? I don't have beans and spaghetti. I get nauseous by weird spaghetti things, and like if there's any British people in here, I'm not trying to offend you. But I saw a British girl make pasta and she put mayo on top of it, squirted mayo, and then put chili sauce, like a Thai chili sauce, and cheese on it. And I was like, that's an abomination. That is an abomination. You guys don't have to live like it's World War II anymore. I don't know why you do it.
I have a gross one. One time, an ex went and got me a Subway sandwich, the meatball sandwich, but had them add mayo. And I thought it was disgusting, but I was starving, so I ate it. And now I won't order one without getting mayo on it, which
Oh.
is super gross, but it almost makes it like a creamy. I know, it's gross.
Some people like mayo like that. I only like mayo on like a hamburger or like a turkey sandwich. And even then, like I like the Kewpie mayo. I do not like, oh, I don't like mayo that much. Mayo weirds me out.
I never liked it when I was younger either. It's not till I turned to an old lady. Put your sketty in garlic bread. You know what? Eminem's little mom spaghetti that he has in Detroit sells sketty sandwich and it's in garlic bread. Fun fact.
Barf, I hate mayo. I'll freak out if it even touches me. I know the consistency is weird. In Europe they use mayo as dressing. Well, yeah, and mayo is the base of like if you ever make like a homemade dressing, it is always the base
Yeah.
of the dressing. Um, so I understand like the method of it. It's just weird, like it just weirds me out. I
I know
used to
I
eat
was never a
McDonald's French
mayo
fries with
person.
mayo, but why it is with Steph Epic, yes. Also, mayo stinks so bad. I only eat real mayo. I can't do Miracle Whip. Ew, Miracle Whip grosses me out, and they use it a
Me
lot here
too.
in Texas, and it weirds me out. You should be
Yeah, I'm
you should be shunned. Yeah, Miracle Whip weirds me out. It smells weird. Ugh. I like
segregation
Tweaks.
by
Me too,
those who like
Brittany.
Miracle Whip.
I like Hellman's. Hellman's is good. Not never tried Miracle Whip or mayo. You're not you're not a condiment person though, Putin. You don't even like pickles. I love pickles. I could just eat pickles straight from the jar.
Mr. Putin, you've never even tried, like you've never ordered a sandwich and it just had mayo on it?
He likes barbecue and ketchup. That's it. I don't think he's ever tried mustard, and I love mustard. I eat mustard all the time because
I see,
I've
I
called him
didn't
out
like
for his no
mustard when I was
condiments
younger
before.
either.
I've teased him about the no condiments before, so I remember this scenario. He does like barbecue sauce, and I love barbecue sauce.
I do like a good barbecue sauce, especially if I go to Carl's Jr. and get a bacon Western cheeseburger.
Does everyone
Give
remember
me,
that? It was not TikTok, it was Vine, and he was like, "Here I was sitting here, barbecue sauce on my titties." No, does no one remember that one?
no.
Mr. Putin hates cream cheese. You hate cream cheese? Cream cheese is so good.
Heather, Heather says, "Oh, I'm a condiment whore."
The only time I'll
Hey,
do
that's not
Miracle.
how we spell it in here.
Oh yeah, HORE. The only time I'll do Miracle Whip is a white sauce at a Mexican where I live. Mildly doxing myself. Yes, I do. It was in Orange the New Black. Thank you. Whore. The quote is from Orange the New Black show. There was sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Uh,
My fault. Sorry,
I
I'm braiding my hair. I don't feel like doing it today, so it's going in French braids. That's what happens when I get lazy.
oh, I wish I knew how to French braid. I wish you could French braid my hair real quick so I could stick this hat on.
Oh, I do. I do it to my daughter all. My grandmother, like, even when I was little, was like, "You're," because I have curly hair naturally, and like her solution was just to tie it up at all times. So my hair gets tied up when I don't want to do it. May braid my hair later as well, Mr. Putin. I wish I could French braid. I wish I could braid my own hair. I can only do like on myself, I can only do the outside French braid where it's like turned inside out. On other people, I can do like all sorts of braids. I wish I could French braid too. I've tried to learn, but I can't. It's a skill for sure. Like I can do like waterfall braids and all sorts of stuff on my daughter's hair, but on my own hair I can't.
Yeah, I'm just putting a hat on today.
Come braid mine too. Mr. Putin, Melancholy Jelly said braid her hair.
Yeah, we have a lineup of people for you to braid, Mr. Putin.
Braiding lesson coming soon. Yes. I'm not even that skilled. I know I have some friends who can like braid the shit out of their hair. I'm not that good. I just throw a headband on it too. I'm glad I'm having a boy. I can only do a basic braid.
I can only do a basic braid, and I can never get them, like if I do one braid on each side, I can never get them the same size.
Bubble braids are like the easiest one to do. If you want like an easy like braid to do, a bubble braid is easy. It's literally just you take little ponytails and you go down and then you pull out the bubbles. I do that one all the time.
Well, I
And
cut
that's
up most of my hair off, so it's shorter now.
my hair was super short, so it's like finally longer again. I don't have the patience for anything else.
Yeah.
But that's like basically the scoop today. Man, my makeup got done fast today. I didn't do anything. Hi Danny. I am about to start laundry and then I'm going to wash sheets. I'm probably going to clean my living room.
I did that yesterday. Clean sheets. I ordered a new comforter. I think I told you.
Yeah. I'm going to just do some Sunday chores. It's too hot to go for a run. It's been too hot for like 2 weeks, which is miserable for me. So I've been doing yoga instead.
Nice.
I think I'm doing laundry day 2. I need to clean house since the kids are gone too. My kids are here, but sounds fun. I'm at work till 6. With a claw clip. I love a claw clip. I have so many of them, and I wear my hair in a claw clip all the time. On top of my head. I do not care. I'll do it till the day I die. It's a 90s thing. I remember my mom using those banana clips, and yes, I got some at the dollar store, and I've been using those too. And I don't know why we don't use those. We have the wildfire smoke from Canada in Ohio today. I'm staying indoors. It's been awful, I know, for everyone. And go jump in the pool. I wish I had a pool to jump in. Silent watcher here. Hello. Hi, Blazing Queen. Thanks for watching and hanging out.
Hi, Blazing Queen.
They're making rubber claw clips so they're safe to drive with. Can you not drive with a claw clip? I've always drove. I guess if you get in an accident, that could injure you.
Yeah.
They make your head hurt now. The pool is tempting. Silent watcher here as well. Mr. Putin, when are you quiet? You are not a silent watcher. Ma'am, do not drive with a claw clip. Why? I have lived my whole life driving with a claw clip.
Because if you get in an accident, it's really poorly.
I didn't know that. When I'm sleeping, Mr. Putin, it's going through your head. Good to know. I'll take my hair down. That is scary.
It is scary.
I didn't even think about that. I know that like when I sit in the passenger seat, I tend to have my knees up and I put my leg on the dashboard, and my mom used to get on to me about that because she's like, your knee is going to go straight into your face if you ever get in an accident. There's like a whole clip on why we shouldn't wear claw clips and drive. That's sad. Look up pics. She'll never do it again. I'm good. I believe y'all. I'm never going to put a claw clip in my hair again while I'm driving. I'll just put it in my purse and fix it when I get there.
Oh my gosh.
You'll break your hips too. Yeah, see, like, ugh, the dangers of being in a car scare me. I do not like to drive. I'm a huge, I'll be a passenger princess if I can. When my mom was the kid, she had her feet on the dash and the air conditioning vent split. I deserve to be muted. No, Mr. Putin. Between her toes, that's scary, Grams.
Y'all, I can't even talk about all this stuff because we're driving to Phoenix and people drive like idiots.
We have a lot of traffic here in DFW. Between I'm being a bum today. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to find a new show to watch. I've tried for days switching shows. Like I started Homeland again and I didn't want to watch it. And then I started that The Burrows on Netflix, which is about like the retirement home. I think it's about aliens. I haven't quite decided yet. So if anyone has some show recommendations for me, I cannot get into anything right now. Dawn, you're in Phoenix too? Clips out, feet down. That's our motto over here. Clips out, feet down.
Yeah, I don't do the claw clip, but I definitely put my legs or my feet where I shouldn't. And then I'll randomly think about what would happen if we get in an accident. Dawn, is it hot in Phoenix today?
Did you watch Nurse Jackie? I started the first season, but it was back when it was first on, so I could probably rewatch it all again. I heard it was really good. It's hot out here in this bitch. Shameless. I love Shameless, Evie Queen. I think I've said it on here before. My boys have started watching it and they're like, oh, you're a Fiona Gallagher. And I'm like, yeah.
I haven't watched that one, but I'm definitely going to need a show and be jumping in the pool in Phoenix because it's going to be hot.
The Last Man on Earth is funny if you like comedies. I need something funny. Let's talk about the clouds. It's finally not burning up too bad out here today. It's been on and off here raining the last few days, which has been nice. Like it'll just randomly shower here and the clouds have been out, which has been nice because otherwise the UV here has been crazy.
We've kind of had the same thing going on in Arizona where it'll just like pour, like absolutely dump, but not for, hours. It'll
Rookie?
do it for an hour.
I might need to try that. I have Hulu right now. I have Hulu, Netflix, and I have Discovery right now because I watch 90 Day Fiance. I judge me for it. I love that show. It's my one guilty reality show that I've watched since it started.
Yeah, I'm going to forget and maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Maybe we can chat in the morning tomorrow and y'all can give me some Hulu suggestions.
Yeah, I have Hulu. I need to get whatever one is. I love Big Brother, and I saw that Big Brother is coming back, and I need to get whatever one I can watch Big Brother on. Hi, Stewie.
Isn't that Paramount?
Maybe. I think it's Paramount. I need to read. I
I
have.
love Big Brother.
Me too. I need to get. I loved Big Brother to the point where I used to watch the cams when they weren't on. Like it's sick. Before Wyatt and before all these people, I had the Big Brother cams. It's already back. Okay, Jelly. I'm going to watch Big Brother. I'm going to get caught up and then we'll talk about it because that is one of my favorite shows. I want to be on Big Brother.
Oh, you would be so good, Ash.
I would love that. I would love being
Let's
on that
lobby
show.
for that.
I
I'm
didn't
going to run,
realize.
y'all. I hope you have a fantastic day.
I'm obsessed with the feeds. I was too. All right, Sunshine. You have a good day. Safe travel.
You too. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Any suggestions on Netflix? There's several shows on there that I've watched. I watch a lot of true crime on Netflix. So My Worst Anything is really good. My Worst Ex, My Worst Roommate, those are all really good. If you're wanting like dramas and comedies and stuff like that, I haven't watched anything recently. Bye bye. Be safe. Yes, be safe, Sunshine. Homeland's on there and I loved Homeland. Is True Blood on Netflix? Oh, The Staircase is really good on Netflix. It's an HBO show. It's about the true crime drama about the man whose wife died on the staircase, and it's super good. Worst Neighbor Ever just came out with the new season. Yes. No, I'm into all the 10-year crime, the true crime stuff. Yeah, the true crime stuff is they have so many shows on there. Missing is on there. There's so many true crime shows. I'm sure I'm Maternal Instinct I watched on there recently. That one's weird. I mostly watch true crime on Netflix. Me too. That's what I've been sticking with. I can't type today. I got you. I saw tenure and I was like, no, she means true crime. Yeah, Missing is really good on there. I think there's the First 48, I think, is on there. And so if you like the First 48, that one's good. Discovery has a bunch of shows, true crime shows on their network as well that I watch a lot of. Did you watch The Crash? Yes, the Mackenzie Skrilla. Is it Skrilla? Skrill. I don't know how to say her last name. Yes, that was a good one too. There's just so many now. Sorry, I'm picking things up at the same time. Glad you know what I meant. Yeah, no, I have typos on here all the damn time. I call it my fat thumbs. F that bit. Mackenzie's a whole disease. She's wild. Stewie, are you meaning to try to come up? You can come up.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Suri thought I was on my other phone, thought I was talking about Stewie. Hi, Stewie.
Oh, hey, I was actually hitting hearts.
Oh, you want to drop back down? Hi,
Nah, it's
Stewie.
Hi.
You got any suggestions on TV shows?
I typed one in. I don't know if you know how TikTok censors everything, but have you ever watched Below Deck? That's kind of my guilty pleasure one.
I love Below Deck. That,
It's so
that is,
trashy.
yeah.
They just get drunk, screw, and fight. That's all it is. It's the
I
whole
love
show.
that show, and I love the captains on it.
Yeah.
Who it's the female captain and then the male.
Sandy.
Yeah, I love Sandy. She's a badass. Hi, Dog
yeah.
Man.
Lee was pretty good, but I sort of got tired of him. He was a little bit arrogant. That's the older guy, the white hair guy.
Yeah, he got a little. He was always caught up in the drama too.
Yeah.
He liked the drama a little too much, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Sir, you're a little too old to be involving yourself in all this."
Way too much.
No, I love Below Deck. If you haven't watched Below Deck,
Jason is my favorite captain. That last the Australian guy or whatever.
yeah, he's probably about in his 40s. I liked him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I liked so many characters on that show.
Yeah.
There was a few.
Yeah.
There was a few. It's the girl that I am not. She's blonde, not the Australian one, the American one that I'm not a huge fan of.
Oh, real skinny Kate.
Yeah.
Kate. Yeah, I think Kate was screwing Lee.
Kate was always causing shit, and then she'd get away with it because of Captain Lee.
I think they were banging.
I think they were too.
I think they were. He favored her too much.
Yeah,
he let her ride with everything.
There was something going on there.
Yeah.
Anything she said, he agreed with.
Yeah. And then a couple of them, I know which one you're talking about. The other blonde-headed girl was like Australian or something. I think she finally got knocked up by a rich guest or something.
Yeah, she did. She did what she wanted the whole time. That was her goal. So
that's exactly what she said she's going to do. She's going to net her a rich one. So yeah.
If you haven't watched Below Deck, it's good. Yeah, if you like Vanderpump Rules or any of that drama, it's equivalent.
Good. It's good filth at its best.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I haven't watched the ones, the sailboat ones or whatever, where they're
the charter ones, like the small charters. Yeah, I haven't branched out to those yet either.
Nah.
I should though.
The big boats. I like the yachts.
Yeah, the super yachts are really. They're insane. They're like little small hotels. Like the way they run is crazy.
And they live inside of a refrigerator, all stacked on top of each other.
That blows my mind. I'd be sick.
I'd be so mad. They're up there in like these guest rooms big enough for 6 people, and we're downstairs 3 to a room.
No, I love Below Deck. I haven't met anyone that really likes that show besides me, and I've watched every season since it's aired.
Oh yeah, tape it. Yeah, I tape it every single time.
What shows us Below Deck, Blazing Queen? It is like it's a show about like being a charter crew on super yachts, and so you meet the guests. Yes, you meet the guests, which are usually like they're very rich. Like sometimes they're people you know too, and they're like very rich. Like some of them are great, some of them are assholes, and then. We watch the crew take care of them, but then they have their own drama, and then they have off days, and they're drinking, and they're just like They're dating each other. It's a wild show.
Yeah. Did you see it this year? Have you watched this season's? It was just this
Um,
past one. It just wrapped up.
Jason was the captain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
watched that one too.
Did you
I
notice that seemed the guests were nicer
Yeah,
this year?
I think they got a lot of complaints that the
I do
guests were just
too.
awful.
I think people were coming off that show and mad that they got edited to look like complete pricks, whether they were or weren't. You know, them rich dummies don't want to come off embarrassed, looking like just uh, uh, kings and queens. You know what I mean?
Well, they asked for the most ridiculous things some in the
Uh-huh.
past seasons. They would be
Yeah.
like, I want 32 roses every single day. And I'm like, you're in the middle of the Mediterranean. I need you
Yeah.
to chill out, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Ask for the most ridiculous thing at 2 a.m.
yes. They
Yeah.
would, and then some of them, there was that one, do you remember that one dude who literally stayed drunk 24/7 and he
Yeah.
was hitting on all the girls? He was awful.
Uh-huh.
Worst guest, I think, ever. I wanted to push him in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, one of the last ones they had on there that was going to get into it with the bosun. What was his name?
Oh, he was the one that Captain Lee eventually had to kick off, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the worst. I think his name is
Yeah.
Doug. Wasn't his name Doug?
Something like that. Oh, he was terrible.
Tay, you probably would like it. It is such a like it's addicting. It's
It
addicting
is.
that show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was I love Below Deck. I'm so surprised you like that. No, I'm not surprised, Chewy, at all. Actually, I say that, and I'm not. At this point, I'm not surprised by anything.
That show's just. I tell you, because I'm sort of old school now. I go all the way back to like the Real World days.
I love
Those-
Real World.
and the Challenge now. I still watch the Challenge now. I'm probably one of the 10 people left on the planet that they advertise to for that show.
I got invited, I've never told this story, recently this year to the host of the challenge hosts a show on Amazon Prime, and it's for small businesses. It's called The Block. And I got invited to be on that show, but I read the contract and I was like, no fucking way. Am I doing this show?
You talking about TJ?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he does a show on Amazon Prime, and I got invited to be on it. And then when I read the contract of the show, it's for like if you want to do, it's like a Shark Tank mixed with Big Brother, basically.
Okay.
And I do fashion stuff, and so I had an idea for a business that I wanted to start, and I pitched it, and I did the audition, and I got invited to be on it, and then I read the contract, and I was like, no, basically I'm locked in for life, and I get no say over my own business afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I
They
was
say
like,
that's
no.
like American Idol. A lot of those are really shit
Yeah.
contracts.
I was like, if I'm gonna be screwed, I'm gonna screw myself over.
Yep, right. Yeah, if I ain't gonna get no money, it might as well be because I didn't earn any.
Yeah. So like I
Give it
said
to
no,
somebody
but
else.
even my kids bring that up all the time. They're like, you should have went, and I was like, nah, it's not even a big enough show where I want to do it.
Right, right. Yeah, I heard y'all talking about Big Brother. Now I haven't watched it in years. When I quit, to me the pinnacle of that show was Will. I think his name was the doctor that won. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He was such an arrogant prick. Like he knew he was winning. He lied to everybody, grinned the whole way. He was such a perfect villain. Like he wasn't just an asshole. He was a smart asshole. And he was so good. So
The last
I
season
love it.
I was like officially like obsessed was oh my god, I can't remember their names. I'm so bad with names, but I know faces. It was the chick from Dallas. She was a radio anchor. If you were around here, she was on Kid Craddock.
okay.
And then there was the guy that cried all the time, and he won. Josh,
Yeah.
I think it's Josh is his name.
He's over. Is he on the challenge now? Is that the same
Yes,
Josh?
that's the
Big
same
square
Josh.
face? Okay.
Yes, and he cries all the
Oh,
time.
That dude needs therapy.
Big Brother is so good. He was Beautiful Monster. Yeah, he cries all the time on there, and I loved that. I loved that season. That was like my season where I literally watched the cams 24/7, and I don't even like. There was nothing going on half the time.
That's
The
like I
pan
said,
incident lives rent free in my head. Yes, Jelly. When they fought over that damn dirty pan, and it was one of the best fights on Big Brother ever. And I think I watched the Celebrity Big Brother after that. That was a good season too. It had
Yeah.
Omarosa was on it.
Yeah.
That was a good season too. I love Celebrity Big Brother.
A lot of this reality shows when they will do like celebrity versions or they bring that's what I love about the challenge is they bring back people you already know. So you don't have to, because I still watch Survivor. I don't know if anybody still watches Survivor, but
I do.
And the best versions of Survivor are the ones where it's at least half or more all stars because you already know them. You don't have to start off with 25 people you have no clue who you even like.
No, yeah. When they brought
there's always
Richard
that-
back,
Yeah.
that was a great season because you knew he was going to be awful. Like
Mhm.
when people were like, maybe he's changed. No, it's Richard. Okay, like it's gonna be a mess. Like every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Amazing Race is good. I love Amazing Race. If you watched Amazing Race back in the day and you watched Vanderpump Rules, Stassi was a teenager on Amazing Race with her family. And she had black hair back then. I don't know, All Stars bugged me. Yeah, they're a little what's the word? Pretentious. They're like they think they're gonna win because they've won in the past and they don't think that there's any competition ever.
Yeah.
That's like Rachel. She's always going to be Rachel. 100%. 100%. I love a good reality show. I would go on one in a second. I think I'd be good. I think I'd be good at Big Brother.
That's what I was talking about. That guy Will at the very end, he was telling them all, "I'm going to betray you, and I'm going to vote you out." Like he's telling them, and they loved him so much. None of them believed him. Like they're like, "Oh, I've got a good bond with him," and he would sit there and go, "I wouldn't trust me. I wouldn't if I was you." And he'd grin, and he was real good looking, doctor type. And they all trusted him, and he voted every one of them off. And the greatest thing at the end when they were, the ones that lose, the sour grapes of, pissy that you voted me off. The whole thing was Survivor too. Like, I'm mad at you because you didn't let me win. Those people.
Mhm.
And they were asking Will what he was going to do with the money. And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm already wealthy, so I'm just going to blow it in Vegas." And it just, God, they were all so bad. Everybody that got voted off was just incensed that he was like, "Nah, I was going to waste it with some buddies." I don't know if he meant it or not. He was just being a dick, I think.
I kind of love that energy though, because like at the end of the day, he's there to win the show. Like, what do you think he's gonna do? Like, and the ones that were like, I remember the season because they were so hurt, and I'm like, y'all, he was up front with you. He was up front that he was gonna vote you out.
One of them was talking about what charity would you give it to, like trying to earn his vote or however they do it at the end, and he was just like, nah.
He was a super villain.
Oh, he was great.
He made that whole season.
The reason I sort of quit after that is the next year, some people sort of tried it and they started voting them off. Like they went after the villains. I was like, never mind.
Oh yeah, I remember that season. I think that's the season I kind of fell off too. And then Big Brother went quiet for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It went quiet for a few years. So I'm kind of glad to see it back. I didn't know it started already. I just saw the ads when I've been scrolling that you can bet on it. And I'm like, you can bet on anything now.
Yeah.
You can bet on literally anything.
Yeah.
But no, I think I'm going to start with Big Brother today and get caught up. And then there's a new show on Netflix that's called like Outlander or whatever. And it's supposed to be kind of like Survivor. I don't know if you've seen it, Stewie. And I started that, but it just doesn't give me the same thrill.
That, I watched one of those Alone sort of, reality show where they drop them off and there's no camera crew or nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen it. And the first season I watched of it, I was just, captivated because they're out there with their 10 items. They have to pick and they're completely by themselves. They get checked on every now and then, but that's it. And it's, it's a fun show in your mind. Me and Eric have actually had that debate. What 10 items are you bringing? That kind of thing. And it was some dude was on his, live one day, and it was great. But it's just one of them shows that you just can't keep doing because it's just the same thing over and over and over. It's just watching a bunch of people starve to death.
Yeah.
And, live in a mud hut. I
don't even know what 10 items I would bring. I don't know.
Well, the first 4 or 5 are easy. You saw and You want maybe a little axe or a hatchet or something. But I'm sitting there going, shotgun. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I want something like it's going to protect me because I ain't getting surrounded by no bears and wolves. But
no, I don't. As a
but they can't
girl,
have that. And I don't know. Like I say, after the first 5 or 6 pots, maybe some paracord, their first 5 or 6 are kind of easy.
Flint.
Then they start getting like, ooh, man, I do need this, but not that.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't honestly know what I would bring. I know that I know that Flint would probably be a smart thing. I see I'm such a girl when it comes to these things that like I don't like I would want to say chapstick, but like would that even
Stuff you
matter?
just gotta smuggle. You just gotta
Oh, smuggle. Hell no.
you just gotta cheat on that one. You just
You gotta
put that
just
somewhere.
prison
Retrieve it
wallet.
later. Right. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be so bad. I know that I would not. So those type of shows, I know I would not last on. I have
Mm-mm.
zero survival skills. I do. Like I have to be like that's why I know I couldn't live on the street. Like I couldn't. I just couldn't. Like I would not manage.
I used to dip snuff years ago, chewing the back of snuff, and I would how you do. The whole point of watching reality shows, I don't know, I think, is you pretend you're there. Like I insert myself into the show, like who I'd be pissed off at, and so. But I was there going, man, I couldn't make it 15 days without my snuff. At that time, probably would have made it 3 days.
Oh, I'd
So
be
I was
miserable
wondering-
without a cigarette.
I was wondering how many cans I could cram up my hind end, and
Stewie.
well,
No.
one can wasn't going to get me through. I was about a can and a half a day at that point. So
You'd have to turn them sideways. You couldn't-
yeah, you used to buy it in a log of 10, and I was like, ain't no way. But I think if you hold your breath, it just pinches a little bit at first, I hear.
Mosquito net and fishing net would be my first choice. I don't know.
Oh,
At some
yeah.
point, I think Heather, you'd be fine with the bugs. Just you'd be vibing with them. I just think that's where you'd be at.
Yeah.
As long as it wasn't fire ants, I think I'd be okay.
Yeah. Well, and most of those on alone, now not so much Survivor, but on the alone, they're usually somewhere just, extremely cold.
Yeah,
And
that
so you
I
ain't gonna
can't
worry
do
about the
cold like
bugs.
that.
No, screw that. It'd be awful all the time cold. They run that fire around the clock and they're still cold.
Yeah, no, I could not do that. I'd be miserable. Like
Mhm.
I would rather the hot versus the cold any day. And
Same here.
you can only take so much. Well, see, I don't know. You can only take so
That-
much off.
Heat sucks, no question, but cold hurts down in your bones. It just
Yeah.
gets, once it gets in there deep, you just ache. And with heat, I know it sucks, but it's going to get cooler at night.
And then once you get sunburnt too, like once you get
Yeah.
that initial sunburn over, you
Yeah.
normally are like you're good to be in the sun. So like
Mhm.
yeah, the cold like it hurts in my like soul like when it's
Yep.
too cold.
Oh, it's awful.
I don't think I could do the cold like that. No.
No. Heat, I can sleep, sort of, I call it time travel. You just sleep, and then when you wake up, it's 2 or 3 hours later, like, all right. let's
Yeah,
do it.
I think that's but I don't know if I'd want to be like so that they don't get any water, right? You have to find your own source of water.
They do on alone, right? Yeah. You notice with Survivor, they now have a well, which is obviously just a big tank of water. They don't make them hunt for water anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that would stress me out, like not having
Yeah.
access to water. Like that would stress me out.
To have to boil it and then cool it down and
Yeah.
full of dirt
I remember
and
they
all.
used to have to do that before they made the rice. Like remember when
Yeah.
all they eat was rice?
Yeah.
And like I don't know if I could do that.
Mhm.
That's too
Mhm.
much work. I think I would just be dehydrated.
And so I get that Naked and Afraid. You ever watch that? It's a survival show. I wished it was like Underwear and Afraid. I really don't need to see ass cracks and blurred genitals all day long. Just give them bare basics and say you can't use your clothes for nothing else. Done.
Yeah.
See, now you don't have to spend all this money on blurring, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just make the rules. You can't use their underwire. You got to wear this, but that's it. But I like the show just because you see some different survival tactics.
It would stress me out, like to be naked and in the wild. Like
Mhm.
I'm already stressed out, and then you take away
Yeah.
my clothes. No,
Oh, it's
like
awful.
there's
I
no
don't
part
want
of
it.
me.
No, I don't like it for either side. I think dudes running around gonna get hung up on a thorn bush, and girls running around worrying about what's going to get in your crevices. Forget it. Nope. Nope. Give me some drawers.
Naked and Afraid was my shit growing up. Yeah, that show stresses me out. Naked and Afraid, yes. Mosquitoes biting you in places you've never guessed. Yeah, like I don't want to be exposed to the elements in that manner. Or like, and then especially because like, yes, I get that you're out there and you're alone and you're naked and afraid, but you know you're not alone. Like it's gonna be over like on TV. Like,
well, I'm so shy about that stuff anyway. It's not my thing. I'd take a shower in scuba gear if I could, but
yeah,
I'm not big on being real free. So I can imagine walking up to a dang stranger. You know, my poor little pecker sunk in.
Hell, Stewie.
Well, I mean, you're already nervous and scared and all that stuff, and it looking like a button on a fur coat.
Button on a fur coat is crazy. Not lying though. Not lying.
Be awful.
I know. I don't think.
And you imagine trying to stare at each other in the eyes the whole time. There's no, you be like, hey, yeah, I'm not looking at you, right?
Yeah, it'd be awkward. It'd be so awkward. We just don't live in a world where we're just like wandering around naked. It's just not normal. So I don't think I could button on a fur coat. I know, Tay. Like
all them O's means for emphasis, by the way.
He didn't say what size button, y'all. He didn't say what size button, okay?
Listen, that in that element, that thing would be I'd be an innie instead of an outie.
Hell. Stewie. I would have to holler snake to pee.
Oh yeah, stick your finger in your butt and yell snake to get him to come out.
Ew.
Huh?
You're wild. I get it. Like I don't think I can do any of that. No. I'm just too much of a baby.
I'd be retracted like a vacuum cleaner cord.
Yeah, no, I'm too much of a fucking baby for that.
Nope. Yeah. To me, quite honestly though, I think the show would be better if they gave them, like I said, just cover them mildly. You know, that way they're exposed to elements. I get the idea, right, of the naked part. You got nothing. You could do that with, a bikini.
Well, even cavemen used to, like, cover themselves up some.
Loincloth, they didn't run around through the bushes waiting on something to get hung.
We act like we know, like we were there. Like, who knows? But I think they covered themselves up some. I think they were like, no, we don't want it all hanging out to the public.
Nope. Little mystery. Save it for marriage.
Gym shorts. Yeah. If you could just bring some gym shorts with you, I think it would be.
Yep. Gym shorts and afraid. I would watch that show.
Me too. That would be. Sorry, my neighbor is leaf blowing. I'm sitting outside. Y'all too. So, not naked and afraid. I'm just outside on my porch.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh. No, now I'm gonna have to go watch a bunch of shows today and see what I can catch up on. No, but Big Brother, I'm gonna catch up on, and we can talk about Big Brother. That way, we all can watch it. If everyone wants to, I couldn't be naked out there, awkward as fuck, plus bugs. Yeah, like, could you imagine going to sleep naked and then waking up and one of your naked and afraid neighbors walks up on you? I'd be weird. I'd be weirded out.
Yep. You ever seen the ones where I think they've done on Survivor and they're on Naked and Afraid where they've got eaten up with so many bugs they actually started getting sick? Like the number of bug bites was just making them, physically sick. Nope.
Yeah, no, mosquitoes. Well, mosquitoes carry so much stuff too.
Yep. Nope. Pass.
I'll do it, Nick. Yes. Spread like a starfish and they just chilling beside you. Yeah. I sleep like a goddamn starfish. Could you imagine like me just like out there like no. They'd be like, "Hey, howdy neighbor." No. You get out of here. Like,
and you don't have but 1 or 2 days for good cuddling, because after that, let's just face it, private parts start to turn real quick without a shower.
Ugh. Right. Ripe as hell.
See, it ain't all hot and sexy then to be around somebody naked. Then it's like, ugh.
You can't trust the water everywhere. Like, if you were like in the Amazon, no way am I getting in the water. No way. There's parasites that swim up when you try to pee in the water there. No fucking way.
Nope.
Fucking bugs crawling into crevices. Absolutely the fuck not. No. Spiders. And my kids like to remind me that like there's always a spider like 10 feet. That's a cicada, by the way. Yep. 10 feet away from you if you hear that sound behind me. Um, there's always a spider at least 10 feet away from you at all times. And like one of my kids says that you eat like 9 spiders a year in your sleep.
Yeah, you imagine out there in the bushes where there's spiders every 5 inches.
No,
Ugh.
I can't do that. No. And there's
I
too many
just waiting
poisonous.
on one of these. I'm waiting on one of these shows to get somebody killed. Honestly, I mean, the ones like on Naked Afraid, and they'll pull that what they call Burma or whatever. The thorn thistles all around them. Like, oh, this will protect us from lions. No, it effing won't. That thing could walk through them things like nothing.
Well, yeah, animals that live out there have adapted to it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they think we
Yeah.
are the outliers when we're out there in the wild. We do not know how to survive out there. Some people do, sure, but not the average. Like no, like when people are like, I could survive naked and afraid,
No,
I could not.
not
I would die out
reality.
there.
Listen, I said it again. If it wasn't for, I don't know what you can say on here without getting trouble. Pew pews and houses, we would be the first species to go extinct. If it wasn't for weapons
Yeah,
and homes, human race is gone within the first one to go.
The smartest thing we did was build shelter and figure out protection. Like that's the smartest thing we did. Otherwise, we are not survivors like that. We are not.
Nope.
And I know some people are. Some people are like, I kill all my food and I do all that, and more power to you. I cannot. I have to go to the store. I have to buy my meat. I'm not made that way. I am not.
Nope.
That's like when people don't have air conditioner. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have air conditioner? How do you survive without air conditioner? Like, I would die. I'd be miserable. My attitude would be bad. I'd be mean.
We grew up fairly poor, so most every vehicle we had was the 55-mile-an-hour air condition.
Oh no! See, now I can't.
I don't know how we did it. I have no idea.
No, I've had my air conditioner go out last summer because in Texas, like it's just hot as fuck, and I was miserable every time I got in the car. And people were like, roll the windows down. Okay, the windows are rolled down. It's just hot air blowing at me. What do you fucking mean? Like, and you're not always going fast enough for it to make a difference.
No,
Ash said I'm civilized.
Yeah,
I'm civilized to an extent. Okay, Dirty. I'm civilized to an extent. I have to live. I have to live in a certain environment. Otherwise, I am miserable.
He's in AC broke in his truck. He feels like he's Amish.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'd be fucking miserable.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't make it 10 minutes. I'm here to tell you, I'm sissified. I don't care.
And as you get older, it gets worse. I think
Well,
as you get older, like
go ahead.
I said, as you get older, living in discomfort is just not an option anymore. It's just not. Like you're just. I don't have to live this way.
You think about when the power goes out, how many times you walk into a room and flick the lights on, knowing full damn well the power's out. You know what I mean? And then you start realizing how much we need electricity for. It's like for everything. You can't cook nothing. Every room I walk into and flick, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, and then I'm constantly. We get the power outages due to the heat in Texas, like rolling power outages, and that stresses me out. I know it's going to be a few hours, but those few hours are like years for me.
Awful. Yep, it's awful. Where I'm at, I'm luckily on like city water, so we can still flush the commodes, and it's a cold shower, but you have running water. It doesn't require. But where my parents are back in the more rural areas, where you have wells and things, when the power goes out, so does their toilets. They're running water. I mean, everything.
And when you have a well, right? And when you have a well and power is out, we have no water. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's in Texas. We still have a lot of houses that I don't live on septic. But a lot of places in even in the city, you don't live on septic, but in the out in the outlying cities, you can. And that stresses me out too. What do you mean you have a mound of shit in your yard?
You can't flush. And again, you can't. There's no water coming out of the faucets like that. You have no water. You got one flush. You can flush each
took me cry out a few times. Yeah, that stresses me out. And then especially if when you have kids, like nowadays, they've never lived a life without AC or power or like anything like that. And so when the power and the internet goes out, you would think it's the apocalypse for them. Like it really is. Like they have no idea. They are
Yeah.
stressed.
Yeah.
You have septic, Athena. See, I'm telling you, like septic weird, and I get why it works, but it weirds me out. And then like the way it backs up if you don't get it emptied, like you have shit water in your yard. Like that's not sanitary. There's just no way.
Well, no, that's not.
I'm so glad we're not on well anymore. Yeah.
When I had gas logs put in, and when they did, they brought this huge, I don't know, 100 gallon tank or whatever. It's big. I don't know. Somebody on here will know what's too big, what ain't. But anyway, great old big thing, about chest height tank around back. And while they were here, and I didn't think of it, they did. They said, "You want us to tap into your grill?" And I said, "Yeah, because I hate, every time you go to grill, the propane tank's empty. It's it's always empty, or it goes out while you're trying to do it." And so they tapped into the bottom of my grill, so I never have to refill propane tanks ever, because they come out and refill that one for the gas log, and I pay them, when they do. And so I've got this line that runs up right through the bottom of the deck. So at least when the power goes out, I can go outside and, bake me a tater or something. I can still have hot food, but that's been the greatest thing in the world, is never having to fill them stupid tanks.
Oh, I know. I always go out to grill and I realize my propane is empty, and I hate that. Athena, I use my Dr. Pooper in my well constantly to keep my drain field clear. What is a Dr. Pooper? And they back up in your house? See, no, I would lose my mind. If my toilet started overflowing and it's septic coming back in, no, there'd be no way. I would have to burn my house down. Like, start over. Tater tot. When they drilled mine, they approved it bad water. What's below deck on streaming on? It's on Paramount. You can watch it on Paramount. Whatever one has Bravo, because it's a Bravo show. Bravo always has the trashy realities.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do you clean that? I could not. That's exactly. Babe, no, like coming in your tubs too. Heather, no fucking way. If my tub started overflowing with septic water, I'd lose my mind. I'd go insane. No, Dr. Pooper keeps the fields running and the tank from overfilling. Is it like I'm picturing like a snake, but that's because a plumbing snake. What does it do? Like, it sucks it all back out? Like,
it's probably like, there's you just pour it in the toilet and flush it. Red X is one that I've used, where it dissolves the stuff in your septic tank.
It's a liquid field. Yeah. It's a liquid field enzyme.
Yeah. You still got to get tanks pumped out every so often, but
it's like a drain. Oh, yeah, no, see. And that made me sound like bougie of me. I just don't. And I've lived in houses that have had septic. I just never dealt with it. Like, someone else always came and managed it, because I just could not. I can't manage that kind of stuff. It grosses me out. More power to plumbers. Like, I appreciate the hell out of them, because I'm never touching a toilet like that.
Nope, I'm with you. Something you don't mess with water and electricity.
Nope. It eats the roots and the paper products. Oh, okay. You get rooting from the trees in your. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, the foliage. That's why y'all's yards are so good, though, because there's fertilizer just constantly down there.
Seeping out.
Hi, Kai. I have no choice. Yeah, it depends on the area you're in. I know that some cities are strictly septic.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. That's why the yards are so good. It's fertilizer out there. It's constant. Yes, roots damage septic fields as a lot. I love the variation of our conversations. We've gone through every. It's rough out here in the country. Yeah, I know.
Reality shows now we're cleaning out toilets.
I can't. I'm not. I am a city girl in the country. I am a city girl in the country. I cannot manage not being able to drive up the street and at least have a Walmart. If you have to drive 45 minutes to get to a Walmart, that freaks me out. I should be able to drive down the road. If roots are a problem, use lime. We've had roots in our lines, made a fucking mess in our yard. Can we get a shout out to the handyman? That's me. Shout out to the handyman, Nick. I cannot do those jobs ever.
There's a reason people get paid to do it. It's worth it.
I cannot. I always laugh at the men and women that are like, I don't need to hire a handyman. I have no shame. I do. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm not going to Google it. I'm not going to try to figure it out. I need someone to come do it for me.
Yep.
Oh my God, LOL. It's 20 minutes for a Walmart for you. Just have to be careful what toilet paper you use. Don't flush wipes and don't pour grease. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why trades are important. 100% I agree with that. Nope, I do it myself. Athena, you do it yourself? Yeah, but you're like you're literally like one of those women that I can picture doing it yourself. I can't. Like I'm one of those women that I'm like, I need someone. What am I doing today? Kai, I am going to start laundry and do my sheets and then cook dinner later and maybe do some yoga. I have no plans today, which I'm completely happy with. I'm going to start Big Brother though. I am going to start Big Brother in a little bit. Acid tables are amazing. Tablets are amazing as well. Your husband's a handyman, Tay. I can do a lot, but as long as it isn't gross. What are you cooking? I think I'm gonna make beef stir fry. I got cut beef for it, and then I got sesame oil, and I got the vegetables for it, and I got water chestnuts and those little mini corns. I love those little fucking mini corns. And I think I'm gonna make a beef stir fry with jasmine rice. Yes, Kai. I think it's gonna just be a relaxing day. And that way I can have it for meal prep as well. I don't have to meal prep so many meals if I make this. Because I watch what I eat religiously. Oh, did you want to come up, Dirty? I put you up here like the princess. Yes. With the work I do, I can do a lot, but I'm not playing in shit. Yeah, I don't do well with human waste.
No. The doo-doo is a no for me.
You don't do the doo-doo either.
Yep. No to the doo-doo.
I need to grocery shop. I have nothing to cook. I did that yesterday, Jen, and I did it on a Saturday, and I normally go on Sundays, but yesterday I was like, what if I do it today and then I don't have to do it tomorrow? And I don't know why I feel like that's a free day, but it is a free day to me. Sometimes we have no choice. Yeah. There's certain things that I can do. Like I can fix certain things. Like my washer and dryer, I have no problem. I fix that thing all the time. By fix it, I mean I kick it. I kick that bitch and then it just does what it's supposed to do again. And then like in the kitchen there's certain things I can fix. Like my stove. I have a gas stove and I can figure that shit out pretty quickly. But the rest of it, no. I'm just not a handy girl. I'm just not. I do hair and makeup and I used to take care of patients. Medicine and hair. Like in a survival game, I would definitely be the medic. I think I would.
All right. Well, you gotta have
I'm a
that.
therapist. I'll give you that. You usually got some good words of advice.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I could do therapy if we were in a survival game because all y'all be whining and I think I'd lose my shit eventually.
What kind of survival are we doing here? Is it apocalyptic or?
Yeah, if we did apocalyptic, I think Dirty, you would be what would you be? I think you would be pretty like resourceful, honestly. You're pretty resourceful. So I don't know what role you'd be. Stewie would be the comedian. Like you would keep me laughing the whole fucking time.
Gotta keep your spirits up.
Yeah, we'd all have different roles. Tay, I would trust Tay to like fight someone. I would.
That should be like, I need this, and this, Dirty. Okay, give me 1 hour.
Yeah, that's what I think you are. And then Heather would for sure be like the motivational speaker. She always keeps me like motivated. Tay, I really do. I think you'd be like an Amazonian woman. Like you'd cut off a titty to shoot people.
All right, I want her on my team then.
Yeah, I trust her.
Yeah,
I trust her with my life.
You don't want to go against somebody that's willing to do
We're
that. That's
so making it past 2 weeks.
yeah.
Stewie and them said that we're saying I sound like a fighter last night. You do. Like I trust you. Like I'd send you into battle. Like me, I'm scrappy like a spider monkey, but I'm not like I'm not preset to battle. Like I'm not like that where I could like plan it out. Like you have to come at me and then it's when we're on the ground we're the same size type of energy. But I can
She's like, I'm gonna be the hardest thing you ever turned loose to.
Well, yeah, no, I am like a little spider monkey. I admit that, but I'm never too ashamed to say I've gotten my ass beat a few times.
Oh, yeah. That's
A
happened to
few
me.
times.
Yeah, it's more than one.
Can't win them all.
Yeah, I ran my big old mouth, and I've learned. I'm like, oh, not that one. Never again. It's
I've made
Louisiana.
several hasty retreats.
Me too.
Good run's better than a bad stand.
I've done a few times where I'm like, you know what? I take everything I've said back. You already popped me in the mouth once. I deserve.
That kind of stung. Dang.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I deserve that one. I'm not going for round two.
What's that old saying? Valor is the better part of discretion, or what is
So,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, no, I know when I know when I need to retreat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, as you may have gathered from some of our lives, I have a pretty decent knack for getting under people's skin and making them want to fight.
Yeah.
I don't like the the ramifications of that oftentimes. So
Yeah, but you also you can chill situations out. Like
yeah.
I think you're really good at like seeing when someone's gone too far, and then you'll be like, oh, let's tone this back a little. I think they're mad. I think I might have pissed them off.
I was like, maybe you misunderstood what I meant. That's what I usually go with. I'm like, I think you misunderstood me.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Let's
Yeah.
start over again. I didn't mean to call you an asshole.
I'll tell you one of my favorite ones because, like Eric's told you, we piled up on a live sometime back, and we sort of follow each other around, and we were on with some girl one night. She was doing like beauty products, right? And so we're fucking with her, and I'm making every dirty innuendo I can every time she says something like facial, whatever. I'm being just, a very mature 12-year-old. And I am giving her down the road. And all of a sudden, she says something about, you take a liberal amount and put it on your face. And I'm, straight. I'm like, hey. And so she blocks me. And because I said, oh, I can give you a liberal amount. Right. And so she blocks me. Well, he spends the next 2 or 3 minutes defending me. Right. I don't think it's what he meant. I think he was just goofing around. And that poor dumb girl unblocks me. And she says, Eric has convinced me that I misunderstood you. And I said, clearly you did. First thing, I'd already typed it out. I was waiting. And I said, clearly you did. What I meant was Jack juice.
Oh, my Lord.
The expression on her face, it looked like she just almost gave up on life. She just like, you motherfucker. Get you out. And I was like, yeah, I think you misunderstood what I was saying. I meant it filthy. And she's like, God. She blocked me again. She didn't let me in twice, but
She said, you fooled me once. So I let you back. No, I told the chat, I think it was in Blocks. Blocklist is a girl with streams on here, and I go into her live sometimes. And I told them about the girl that was eating the baked potato, the Wendy's baked potato, and she showed her cooter on live, not once, but twice. And eventually she got banned because she said, I'll show it again, you R word. And I said, oh no. And she did. And I don't even know how long of punishment she's on, but she went down in flames. She said, you know what? You're going to make fun of my cooter. I'm going to show you it, and I'm going to insult you. She was like my favorite recently. I liked her energy. I liked her.
I like when you get them so mad though, they quit. They just either shut it off. But we were in one night. The guy is some old redneck sitting outside his, single wide, and he got furious. Just furious. And we just kept messing with him. He was like, block us. I don't get. We had hooked up with these 2 guys from Michigan. And when you're an asshole, you recognize an asshole pretty quick. So we knew they were trolling. We could tell by the way they were talking. So we're hammering this dude, and he gets so mad. He got up and left, and the first thing Eric did was put up one of those banners like, welcome to my live, everybody. My name's Eric. We'll be and he took over. The guy got up and walked off. We took over his live. We ran it for about 20 minutes without him there.
That cracks me up. Well, the other day, that guy, we ran into a guy who does the redneck brawls. His Denver. Denver is his name. And y'all got blocked on him, but he still shows up on my feed. And I love Denver. I go in there and I try to get him going all the time. I'm like, tell me about your fights. Tell me about them. And he starts ranting about every dude he's challenged into a fight in his town. And I'm like, take me to the Redneck Brawl. Take me. That's
Me
cool.
out. What the hell?
Yeah. No, I roam the TikTok streets at night. I do. Except that the last few nights I've fallen asleep.
Ash, you be popping up in the weirdest places, and I'm like, what the heck?
I know.
And if you're there, I'm like, there's got to be entertainment one way or another. So let me just mosey on in here and see what's going on.
I want to see Wrench and Wyatt on Redneck Brawl so bad. I think they'd be so good on there. Air fighting. I would pay to watch, like, pay-per-view prices to watch them fight. I would. I want to see Wyatt and Wrench. Oh my gosh, that's the same comment. You two had the same thought. I've been on Redneck Brawl in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was what you think it would be. You were on it, Ben. Who did you challenge and why? Because you can challenge them for all sorts of things. It could be anything. Like someone peed in your fucking lawn, and you could be like, "I want to fight John so and so because he peed in my lawn 20 years ago." And you do.
Sir, I challenge you to a duel of fisticuffs.
They do. That's what happens, and the girls do it too. There's like, I saw a pregnant woman challenging someone, and I was like, "No, ma'am."
Bro, that's wild.
Wow.
No, we went and watched. Oh, you went and watched, Ben. I want to go see it live. It's like a pipe dream of mine. Like I will before I die, it's on my list of things to do to go see Redneck Brawl.
Ash, which one was beating up the cardboard out of them two?
That was Wrench. That was
Oh.
Wrench. That was beating up the cardboard.
I would be worried because that cardboard did not move.
No, he was. I mean, comparatively, I would put money on him in a fight. I would. I would put money on that boy in a fight versus Wyatt. I've seen Wyatt swing at the air, and I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I don't trust that swing.
Bro swung and missed the earth.
Yeah. Hey, sunshine, come on up. We got Stewie up here. No, I've seen him swing at the air, and I just don't trust I don't trust his fighting game. There's something about him that I don't think he's ever been in a real fight. Okay. Why he couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag? No, I would bet money the air would win. Okay.
See, like I came in on the end of that, and like I seen Wyatt like just crying about life or whatever, but then I seen the other side with Wrench, and I'm like, no, it's free entertainment, and you don't have to pay pay-per-view prices to get it. Like I understand.
Wrench runs on pure whiskey and ambition, and I trust him. I trust him in a fight.
You don't want the guy that shadow boxes and gets his ass whipped.
Nope.
My money 100% would go on Wrench.
Brent
TikTok
sounds like he
relation.
would cheat too. Sounds like he would, he would have something in his pocket.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you're fighting, is it cheating?
No.
Are you really trying to win though? If you ain't cheating.
Oh, that's
Right.
what I always see when some girls are like, "You don't pull hair, that's fighting dirty." No, if we're fighting, I'm pulling whatever I can get my fucking hands on. Okay, like,
Grab it and twist.
yeah, that's it. Like, I don't understand that mentality. I'm not just throwing fists. If you got a free coochie lip, you're going down.
Oh my.
Like,
Hoops,
Now I kinda wanna
slips,
see that
whatever you
fight.
got.
yeah, it is what it is at that point.
That's why I'm not a fighter.
I'm not a
runner, not a fighter.
Or grab his dingling and twist it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you gotta do what you gotta do in a fight.
Mhm.
The old ding-a-ling twist.
You know what?
It happens.
If anything, that would throw another man off. Like if you were in a fight with another man and you just
Yeah.
went in like that, he'd be like, "Excuse me?" Like he would stop. Sir, did you just do that? Yeah, I did. Okay, this is the type
I
of
would
fight we're
change
in.
my attitude real quick. I'd be like, "Sir, can we use diplomacy to handle this issue?"
Mhm.
Yeah, let's talk this one out.
Civilized in this.
Let's just talk this one out, please.
Start
Oh
spitting
my
in your hand.
gosh.
No, I would pay to see them fight for sure. I don't care.
Hey, dude, you said spit in his hand.
I said spit in your hand. That'll throw him off too, but it won't win the fight. I guarantee it'll confuse him though. He'll be like, what the?
The funniest part is when these two get going, though, when they start like talking shit, they always threaten to do sexual things to each other, which amazes me.
That's a lot of rednecks. It's all about I'm gonna stick it in you. It's like, good gosh.
I've never been angry enough to be like, you know what? I'm so mad, I'm gonna lick your cooter. It's never happened.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The
Yeah,
sign of
some
my
of the things that
manhood
come
is-
out when they're mad are a little questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little. Come on, Sunshine. There's a lot of questions.
Yeah. I've never felt it was going to prove my manhood by telling you how many times I was going to stick it in another man's butt.
yeah. Every time that happens, I'm always like, man, this sounds personal. This sounds like you guys like what what are you mad at? If you want to do it, just say you want to do it. No, it's like I think someone said the other day. It's 2026. I think Heather did. It's 2026. If you're gay, you're gay. Just say it.
That's okay.
I've never understood that though. And it's every time they get mad at someone, it's like, I'm gonna stick it in your butt. Well, what the fuck?
At least take me to dinner first.
I know. That you know what? That would win a fight with me though. If someone was like, I was talking shit to me and they were like, I'm gonna stick it in your butt, I'd be like, no, I don't want that.
You
No,
clearly want this
no,
way
you're
more than
not.
I do.
You win. You
Yeah.
actually win
Yeah.
this one. You do. We don't even have to.
Psychologically, I'm out of this.
Yeah. They have sexual frustration built up. Yeah. Are you playing a game, Sunshine? Did you win?
No, I was trying to send you the daily heart me. I
Oh,
always forget.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't even know why it always goes there with those two, but it does. It does every time. Oh yeah.
No, I feel like it's in line with the other questionable behaviors. So
He did say that, Heather. He said, you couldn't put a 10-foot pole up my ass.
That's a bold statement.
I didn't even know that was an option. Like,
One of them that got Tay and Eric real tickled last night. I made a guy so mad. He told me that I could go write that on my mama's ass. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to write on her ass, but go write it down, write it on your mama's ass. That's what he yelled at me, and then he blocked me. So I really don't know exactly what I said, but I apparently hit a nerve.
write it on your mama when your mama's ass is crazy.
So that got to be the thing last night. They both got plumb silly where we was sitting up all night, and the punchline to everything began, write it on your mama's ass. Write it on your mama's ass.
My mama would slap the crap out of me. What the hell?
That is hilarious. No. Yeah, he always if you haven't heard the audio, it's on Thirsty Talk of one of the times I pissed him off about asking about him spending money. And he said, I forget, he ranted at me and he said, you didn't put a ring on it. And then he said, if I want to go buy a dildo to shove up my butt, I'll buy a dildo to shove up my butt. And I said, sir, I didn't even get there.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Yeah, I learned that day. I did. I said, you know what, sir? You're right. You can spend your money on that.
whatever you spend your money on and stick in your own butt, it's your own business.
Yeah. You know what? I'm wrong. You're right.
I can't imagine being that mad and saying that dumbest shit.
I'm not saying I'm judging him, but I do got questions I need answered.
Oh, I judge him. I stay judging him.
I sent a TikTok to Sunshine and everyone the other day that was like a guy and he was like, I'm going to continue beating a dead horse because that horse keeps coming back. And I was like, 100%. I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment.
Yep.
As Tate said, I'm judging him. I don't care. I stay judging now.
Exactly, Tay. In fact, I'll just let y'all know when I stop judging him or dragging him. Until then, I will continue.
Well, and it's not even us just that make the statement. Stephanie has made so many statements while they're talking shit to each other, where she's like, "You like it?" She's like, "You like it in the butt." And sorry, that's her voice. And for the ones that don't know, and I'm like, there's got to be some credence to that. There do.
100%. It's brought up too often by too many people.
Yeah, the butt stuff gets brought up all the time, and I don't understand why. You don't ever see people coming in here talking shit, talking about butt stuff to me. Okay, like
Exactly.
it's never been a thing in here.
It won't ever be a thing over here. I'm nothing wrong with whoever that is your thing. I'm just saying, no,
Not
thank
yours.
you.
I don't care if you like it. If you like it that way, you like it that way. I never bothered me a day.
Good for you.
That's your business.
I'm gonna
Not
make it a
everybody-
thing. Heather, no, don't you dare. My For You feed is already messed up because of my mods. Like, I have reborn babies and then people acting like babies all over my page, and I'm like, what have I done?
No.
Sounds like y'all might have went about it the wrong way. You just got to go slow.
Yeah, they have my For You
Lots of
page is a
lines.
mess. And like I said, it's disturbing because I'll see like a reborn baby mom, and then I'll see like a recipe for like moms that cook for their children, and then a makeup tutorial, and then it'll be like some
Butt stuff.
Sudafed lover yelling at someone, and I'm like, I can't. This is whiplash mentally for me.
Oh Lord.
Oh, now we getting blamed for shit. Yes, Heather, you guys have messed up my For You page. I enjoy it though. I keep taking screenshots and sending pictures to them, and I'm like, look what you guys have done. Look what you've done to me.
Look what you have done.
Hi, Bree. How was your birthday?
Hi, love.
Did you enjoy your day, Bree? Mine is collectively fucked. Yeah, my For You page is just messed up. I come across a new beggar every day. I got into it with a girl from Canada the other day. The girls were there that wasn't taking care of her kids, but also was begging for money. And I got into it with her, and eventually I got blocked.
Ash is like, you got one job, and you are not doing it, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. I was.
I forget what I watched, and it must have been like a multi-part series on somebody not taking care of their kid, and then it was all questionable, like abuses with involving children, and I had to reset my freaking For You page. Like I just for a day Googled like funny cat videos, and I'm like, I will take anything to get this stuff off my For You page because I can't. I just can't do it.
Right.
Nope.
When it
Adults-
comes to Canada, I always go with the South Park logic, blame Canada. And it has not let me down yet.
That would have been a good one. Yeah, there's sometimes like, I can watch anything with adults like making bad decisions usually, but anything involving kids, like it's just too much.
Well, that's when I get real mouthy. Like when
Yeah.
like she had her kid on the screen, and I was like, he's not consenting to that. Take your child off the screen. Like, if you want to be an adult and make a fool of yourself, then that's one thing. Don't involve your child.
Yeah,
Don't involve your child.
100%.
We found the Canadian Stephanie Jenkins. Yes, Heather, it was a Canadian Stephanie Jenkins. It really was and then she eventually blocked me for just telling her the truth. I have
It's not the first time we've been blocked for telling the truth.
I have Ash Trevino, Bree Santos. Bree and Santos, I saw that Santos and Bree were out to lunch with her mom and the baby Sunday. The baby's adorable. And he took the mother-in-law. It's not a mother-in-law because they're not married, but he took her to Skims. And I was like, of all places you could take her shopping.
What?
Yeah, I was like, that's wild, sir. Like,
What is Skims?
it's like Kim Kardashian's brand of like lingerie. They have clothes,
Oh,
but
Lord.
it's like I don't know, like I have Skims. I do, but I don't know who would take their
Basically, mother-in-law.
to Skims. I just don't know who. Maybe I'm weird about that. I don't like lingerie and family together. Like,
No, that's a weird flex.
I don't think that you're the weird one in this scenario.
No.
I thought that was his mom. Linda, if that is his mom, that's even weirder for me right now. Was that his mother? Like, I thought that was Bree's mama.
Okay, but still, like, is my kid gonna take me to my adult sons?
Yeah,
They're
I
waiting
just-
outside. Like, that's not happening.
even when like my mom and me go to like the semi-annual sale at Victoria's Secrets together to like get like you get like lotion and candles and stuff. I'm weirded out when she's in the bra section. I'm like, get out of there. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of there. I'm like, you don't need that shit.
No, mama, no.
Yeah, no, as soon as I sent it, it's still weird either way. Yeah. Who do you Argentina versus Spain. Who do you think will win? Spain. Oh, Argentina's so good though. Argentina is really good. I don't know. Nikki, who do you think will win? I'm gonna change my vote. Argentina. They're a little spicy.
No clue.
World Cup. I love
I
the
haven't
World
been
Cup.
watching.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching anything.
I love
I
soccer.
know a lot of people have been talking about. I call it the soccer bowl.
Damn, I want Spain to win. I think I want Spain because I like Spain, but I think Argentina is spicy enough to take it.
Which one has Ronaldo or Messi on it? Is it Spain?
Spain. Spain has Ronaldo.
Okay, I want the other team to win, Argentina.
Argentina. My child is so ready for this game. She's Argentina all the way. Yeah, I do like Argentina, but I like Spain too. Ronaldo is sexy as hell. I can't ever take that. That man is like a god. I'm not saying anything he's done. I'm not co-signing anything that's ever been said. I'm saying that physically he is a god. Okay.
Okay.
All right, touches a vein. We got it.
Argentina because FIFA already set that up. Krista, you might be right. Portugal. Oh, Portugal has Ronaldo. Yeah, wasn't Ronaldo on Spain first, Nikki? Yes, he is, Ash. Yeah, Jody. Man, that man, I don't know. Hercules himself. Like, damn.
Calm down, Ash. Quit
I
watering
know.
with
I
the milk.
gotta get some water.
Heather, I was low key starting to think about the butt stuff too as she was talking.
Hell, I don't know.
More butts.
I'm telling you, there's certain men out there that I'd be like, I'm down. Give me one. Give me one. What are you into? Me too.
As long as you're the giver, not the receiver, huh?
Me too. I'm into that now too, sir.
Oh Lord.
Grounded
No.
still. Always
Mm-mm.
grounded. I always take a little too far. I know. It's my MO.
No, my husband's a little over 6'5". Just no.
Jesus.
Mm-mm.
6'5"
Absolutely not.
crazy tall. When
You know what's nice about a really tall man is like even when you go through your I gained a fair amount of weight and got bigger. I mean, through the years up and down, and even when you're big, you're little. And I
yeah.
love that for me.
Well, it just cracks me up like when guys will talk to me at they'll on lives and stuff. They'll be like, "How tall are you?" And I'm like, "I'm 5'1", and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm 6'3". I love that. And I'm like, "Bro, you're like 13 inches taller than me. How much taller do you want to be?" Like,
Ash, you're only 5'1". I thought you was taller than that.
no, it says 5'2" on my driver's license. But I think I'm a good 5'1" on a good day. I wear heels a lot though, so.
Maybe
I always
that's
wanted to
okay.
be short when I was younger.
Eric,
We got the whole fam in here today.
hell yeah. Yeah, no, I always wanted my sister, when we were growing up, like the neighborhood kids would say she's the Stretch Armstrong version of me because we look alike. My first youngest sister, and we look exactly alike, except she is like 5'11" and everything is like stretched out, like a stretched out version of me. So I don't know where she got the height. I did not. Well, we had
Ash, for a 5'1" person, you got long legs.
I do.
Does
have
that
long-
make sense?
Yeah, no, I do. I have long legs. I'm short in the torso. My upper half's the short half. The bottom half was meant to be taller.
Yeah, I'm 5'6".
Okay.
I'm
You said you
5'1" and
wanted
a
to be
half.
shorter. 5'6" is not that tall. It's tall for a lady, but it's not that tall.
No,
I
it's
like
not that tall, but
5'11".
like during middle school, I was always as tall or taller than all the the boys. Like we were all the same.
Hi, Shadow.
I'm 4'11" and 6'3" at the same time.
4'11", 6'3" is crazy. I'm 5'3". My personality is 6'1". Same, Nikki. My personality is that of someone way bigger than I am.
Yeah.
I was meant to be tall, just not physically.
That's just like I got a tall mind, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Now,
it's
I
not
should
always the
have been 6'1".
size.
No, I've got my butt whooped by a man that was 5 foot even, and I didn't know what hit me.
My
That's when I started respecting everybody.
Heather, all of my kids are taller than me. All of my kids are taller than me now. Every single one of them. And they make fun of it all the time. And I'm pretty sure my daughter could take me in a fight. Like she could. She like yesterday she was talking back to me, and I remember it popped in my mind. My grandmother was like, "You always get a daughter that's twice as bad as you," and I was like, "Oh, she was right. She was right." Shorter people are faster. Yes, I'm short with a short fuse. Me too. Shorter people are faster. I'm a little speedy thing.
Yeah.
My 11-year-old is taller than me. Yeah, my kids are all taller than me. They could take me. All of them.
Collectively.
I think I'm only scary to them because I've been scary their whole life. Otherwise they'd be like putting me down easily.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know why short people are so fast. We are though. We're speedy. We had to get out of situations real fast. I'm shrinking the older I get. Yeah, that's why I think I'm 5'1". I think originally I was 5'2" for a while, like 5'2.5", almost 5'3", and I think osteoporosis is getting to me.
Dog. How old are you?
I'm only 38.
She's not old.
Yeah, you got osteoporosis at 38. Your future looks rough.
I know. My oldest most definitely could. When I got onto her, I have to be careful because she doesn't whoop my ass. No, my oldest, my daughter makes me nervous. I'm like, she definitely could whoop me.
It's like having a Saint Bernard. You got to convince it you're bigger than.
Yep, your bark's got to be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm fast as fuck, boy. Thank you for the heartbeat, Shadow. Nah, yeah, I'm pretty fast for a short girl. I was always a forward in soccer.
I think the reason like most short people are taller is because they don't have as much to move. Like you got a better response time to move, if that makes sense.
Lower center of gravity.
Yeah, that too. Because me, I'm clumsy as heck.
I'm clumsy as fuck too. Michael, have I missed anything? In the Wyattverse, Stephanie went live this morning for like 2 minutes, and Justin, of all people, was like, if you get on TikTok again, I'm leaving. Uncle Ron was in there, and Stephanie blamed, not blamed. She said she got on to talk to Uncle Ron. And
Just
then,
talking to my uncle.
And then she also said that Rev was making fun of her dog. And the dog is not Brian being passed away, it's Trixie. Trixie the dog, the one that it was her death anniversary a couple days ago. And that's not me making fun of a dog's death at all. It's sad. But that's all we got.
There definitely seems to be trouble in paradise between Rev, Stephanie, and Justin.
Is it
Everyone's
like
not on the same page.
Is it
Yeah.
like a triangle?
Stephanie's at is bad bitch _92. She also goes by mommy.
So gross. You know, I don't know if I'd call it a triangle.
Brian did not pass away. They were. I think that there's a misconception that she was referring to Brian, but she was referring to Trixie, I believe. If that's my assessment, I could be wrong, but I know that Trixie did pass away, and she said that Rev was making fun of that.
Yeah, Caleb put it bad. She's a bad bitch 92.
Mommy.
And
yes.
the name comes up as mommy. That's
creepy, bro.
Stewie, Eric wants you to read a comment.
Yeah, I figure it's the tiger one. Let me scroll back up. He said, one time a tiger thought it was going to eat my delicious ass, and I was like, write it on your mama's ass. I told you that whole write on your mama's ass was a big hit last night.
On your mama's booty.
I guess I missed something. Can you explain who Rev is? Oh, Lord.
Oh. Rev
Rev is a a woman
Rev is a fictional character.
who's she was Wrench's ex first. She pretended to have a baby. The baby does not exist. And then she latched onto Wyatt to make Wrench jealous. She's got a house that's filthy. And now
So hoarder's paradise.
and now Stephanie is trying to dig up dirt on Rev to convince Wyatt she's bad. I don't know what more you need to convince him that she's bad, but also that boy has the thought process of an ant. And
Don't be that way to ants.
Yeah, thank you.
Like a
Don't
whole
be that
soap
way to
opera
ants.
going on.
is
Yeah.
that the only live? Is that the one they lived with? No, Rev. They've never lived with Rev. Popcorn, yes, popcorn. Oh gosh, Ella, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, she's not like a huge part of this universe until recently.
Hmm.
As
And
a side
Rob is
note,
fine on their own. You're right.
She stayed talking to Stephanie. Rev continued to communicate with Stephanie when Wyatt left. So she was doing a whole thing on the back end, pretending to be Stephanie's friend.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
these are
well,
all-
that's because it doesn't make sense.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was going with.
Don't try to bring logic into this, or you will not ever follow along.
Okay.
Rev was a drummer for Avenged Sevenfold. She is not a drummer. Well, she drums on homeless men's nuts, but that's about it. Does he ever go live anymore? He has not gone live, and he got on to Stephanie about going live.
Yeah, he reprimanded her, oddly enough.
And she
Which is
might need,
rich.
she might need some Doritos. Some swim gyms. I don't know what her spin was today. But I'm guessing there's some trouble in paradise over there.
Ash, is that where you get that wheelie?
Yes.
Will we?
Will we, Ash?
Will we? You should hear her when she talks shit about me. She's like, Ash was a nosy bitch. She's a nosy bitch. And I'm like, yeah, I am. Yeah, the
Horse.
fuck I am.
Horse.
Oh yeah, she called me a whore.
The hell is that?
That was a couple weeks ago. She's
No, is she saying horse or whore?
whore. She's disliked me for a straight year. She stays blocking me when she can. But then Wyatt always unblocks me. And then she unblocked me after the funniest part was she messaged the night that Wyatt was getting on the bus, and then he missed his bus on purpose. I told her to put the Doritos down, queen. And I said, go get your man, scoot, scoot. And then she blocked me because I insulted her logically, right? And then the next message was, hey, Ash. And I'm like, bitch, you have no shame. You unblocked me. How do I find these people? I'll send them to you, Eric. I'll send them to
please,
you.
yeah.
This is a part of the universe that me, Sunshine, and Tay have all met through.
Or
He'll get cooked when he goes live again, and people see Shamu in the background 100%. I'll be damned if a man is going to tell me what to do. That part. Probably because Wyatt wanted you, Ash, and you turned him down 3 times. I turned him down 3 times.
yeah, if my husband told me that he was going to leave if I went on TikTok, the way that you all would be seeing a 24-hour-a-day stream from my house just to prove a point. I went to college just because my husband, not this husband, told me I wasn't allowed to go to college. It's the only reason I went. Didn't even want to go.
What'd you major in?
I never finished because I proved my point before
Man,
the
kiss
years
my
were
ass.
up. Exactly.
Lies. Broke up
Michael
with
said
you.
lies. He broke up with you, Ash.
Oh.
He told you he was moving on, to be fair. Right, Tay? You'd be seeing me walk around my house looking homeless, my hair all crazy. Yeah. No, we'd stay live. I think that's a thing, though. There just isn't any, there's zero respect. So, but they don't respect themselves. So it's not possible for them to respect each other or anyone else. Yeah. Yeah, despite what all the people on Reddit have to say about my marriage and how miserable I must be and can't imagine my husband, I can promise I have one of the greatest husbands on the planet, and you would want my life.
Good for you, sunshine.
I'm blessed, but
I hope
we treat each other well. It's a
that's
two-way
the main
street,
point.
you know?
Yes, ma'am.
And
I
if
will
it's not like that, I
find.
got to go.
I will find me a good woman. I already had my
Yep.
perfect wife, so I should get the next one right.
Yeah, there you go. You got it out of the way. You learn some shit and then you move on. And I think when you're younger too, like I think when you're younger you kind of think of like what you want, but as I got older, it was more what I absolutely don't want or won't put up with.
Yes.
And that list gets longer the older you get, by the way.
Yes. See, like I got married young at 23 the first time, and that's too young in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you need Doritos to get onto? My husband's not really like a crap food eater, and I eat like a 6-year-old. So, my husband's more bluefin tuna and making ceviche, fresh ceviche, and I'm a Doritos and bean dip kind of gal. So,
What was that
it's
last
fine.
word you said?
What?
Ceviche?
Ceviche? Like he'll take fresh fish and fresh shrimp and cut it all up, and you put a bunch of like squeezed limes in it, and the acidity from the lime actually cooks the fish, and you just eat it. It's like usually people put some cilantro, red onion. Yeah.
Okay. We'll call it something else. All right.
Cartman said I've been married once. I don't make mistakes. Well, I was a child bride because I grew up in Utah, and that's what they teach you.
What?
Well, I mean, that's your worth. You're to be a wife and a mom, and wasn't really a child bride. I was 18 years old, but I'm just saying, way too young to be married. Way too
Like,
young to be married.
Was it because of Mormon?
I grew up going to the Mormon church, and yeah, a big part of that was that I did not want to have sex before I got married because I didn't want to burn in hell. And then I realized that I wasn't going to burn in hell. We're all sinners. So,
The whole
Were you
reason
one
for
of
the
several
Galvin
wives or
thing.
just one?
Linda, I was baptized Mormon, and I went when I was younger, and I'm grateful because I grew up with really strong values and morals. But no, I would not as an adult. The Mormon church is not for me.
Were you a sister wife or the one and only?
I was not a sister wife, but my first love came from a plural family. His dad had 3 or 4 wives, and we're still friends today. And I knew he was not going to be a polygamist, but oddly enough, the people in the Mormon church had a lot of judgments about that. And that was my first like wake up call. I was like, well, wait, why would you judge him for something his parents do that's not him? And it was very off-putting to me, even as a very young person.
Robin said, "See, I have to test drive before I say I do." I agree with that.
Absolutely.
What if you're locked in?
150%.
You're locked in and it's awful. Like, no.
Adult me knows that Jesus forgives me. So,
Adult me
but
knows that Jesus,
child me was terrified.
adult me knows that Jesus probably test drove too. Okay, like
150%. 150%. I'm grateful for how I grew up. I went to the Mormon church, but my mom and stepdad were not really churchgoers. My dad drank, my mom smoked. My mom yeah, we were not the epitome. So I was an anomaly, and I felt like it was my job to absolutely fix my parents so that we could all be together in heaven for time and all eternity.
Easier to ask for forgiveness than permission, 100%.
Absolutely.
And yes, always test drive before you buy, 100%. You can't commit if you haven't tried it out. You just can't. That's a recipe for disaster. And that doesn't mean try it on. I'm not suggesting you try it on the first date. Don't get me wrong. Either, okay.
Ash, that logic don't apply to like butt things like white. So
No, it definitely does not apply. That's on. I grew up Catholic, and that's a high holiday ordeal. Like that's Christmas, like Easter. Like I make that joke, and a lot of Catholics, a lot of people, unless you are Catholic, do not understand it. But you make sexual jokes about high holidays. Okay,
no.
it's
I mean,
it's just
listen.
sacrilegious enough.
Ah.
Whatever everyone's comfortable with. If it's on the first date and it works out, good for y'all. Like,
Putin, I want to donate Wyatt a vehicle.
well, the last person that tried to do that, it didn't work out.
Where is the choppa? Where's the choppa? I want the choppa still. I'm telling you, if someone locates that bike, I'm buying it. I'll buy it from you.
I'll chip in on the shipping charges to get it to you, Ash.
Yeah. And then I told you it'll be like Sisterhood of the Traveling Bike. We'll just send it to each other and we'll take different TikToks with it.
Yeah, no, I'll come visit you and go see the things out your way. Make some videos just because I know it'll piss him off.
Mr. Asphalt Guy. Oh yeah, he was Asphalt Boy. Asphalt Boy for like 3 days. Linda said, I'm in. Do they even have anywhere to live? I don't know that. So I think it's understood that I think it's kind of been said that they're staying with a family member. I don't know if it's with her brother, the one that I'll never get over this, threw the file cabinet at her. Because what do you mean he picked up a whole damn file cabinet and threw it at her? And she withstood that too. That takes some, but I don't know if it's with them or with her parents.
Wait. Homeboy threw a whole file cabinet at homegirl?
Her brother.
Yeah, her brother. His name's Bubba. His name's Bubba.
I bet his name is Bubba.
Bless that family member. I know. I die anytime I hear, like, every time I hear a story like that, it lives rent free in my brain. Because I'm like, what do you mean that happened? Like, where did you go? Like, how bad was the fight that you looked at the file cabinet and you said, fuck it? And you threw it?
Like, what was the context of the argument? Like, I need to know details on this.
We don't know.
To be fair, it was probably over something stupid. I don't know if you've ever seen their fights.
No.
You've only seen like the post since they haven't been together, but they used to fight over Doritos. They used to fight over Taco Bell. They fought over the moat. Then that's the remote. I'm just saying it the way she does. They've fought over so many
phone chargers.
TikTok. What else? Yeah, TikTok's a main fight.
Going live, drinking beer, people door dashing things to Justin, but not to her when she needs snacks for her blood sugar.
They did fight over a taco. Beer.
Whoa.
Eggs and tortillas.
The dishes set me out, Ashley. The night they were fighting over who was going to do the dishes, and I was to the point where I was like, I will fly there and I will wash your one fucking funky dish for you all to shut up. Like
they literally could have done the dishes 8 times in the amount of time they spent arguing about who the fuck was going to wash the dishes. Hi, Alicia.
Talking to girls in the chat. That's a main fight. Watching movies.
Putin's getting protective. Not too much on stuff, guys.
Got it, Putin. I'm sorry. That's your queen. Your dark queen.
Putin, you're going to have to tell her to stop calling us whores, though. Or spell it correctly. One or the other. I've been called worse.
Thanks. You're welcome, Putin. I'll lay off. What she did. His dances killed me. Oh my god. The dance where that most recently happened in the motel and that all the clip channels got where he mid dance decided to pick his ass. I lost it.
And what was this on his funky ass? That was so disgusting.
The update's really nothing, Mama. She just said Justin came in and said, if you're on live, I'm gonna leave you, and that Rev was making fun of her dead dog. She used as an excuse for the dish fight happened. Yes. Suzuki said, I thought Sylvia was your dark queen to Mr. Putin. That's a war about to be going on that one.
That's
I thought
gross.
Peyton was already in a war.
Who? Which one? No, Brian did not die. Trixie is the dog that
Ukraine war.
passed away. I'd be happy to help with the whole whore thing. Us and Blackfoot tribe don't accept Stephanie. Yes, Betty. What? No, Wyan
no.
did not pass away to my knowledge. I believe that she was referring to Trixie, and the fact that this lives rent free in my brain pisses me off with the file cabinet keeping it. Trixie is her dog that passed away
A while ago.
a while ago. Yeah.
Like several years, right?
That's the cross that she brings with her everywhere. It's like a ceramic cross you make at one of those like ceramic places that she painted in honor of Trixie. You beat the bet. You guys are sick in the comments. I would consider her if I was on fire. No. If she was on fire, no. Y'all fighting over Stephanie. She's going to get the wrong idea.
Or she'll get the right idea.
Yes.
Y'all
Said her
put
daughter
them
died.
in-
Yes, Heather. Trixie is her dog daughter. So he back with Steph. Yes, Bubbles. He is back with his Dark Queen, as he has her saved in his phone.
What?
Yeah.
Stephanie Shadows.
Dark Queen is calling.
Ugh.
That was like I couldn't have made that up. That was one of the best moments.
I stand by that was a gift from the Lord.
I'll take Rev and Steph. Ew. That'd be a toxic three-way. His mommy. Oh my god, yes.
So great. I wish you could see my face right now.
Sickos in the chat. All of them. The girls are all vomiting.
They are wilding in the chat.
They
Okay.
always do.
Which was better? The smoke detector video clip where he's saying, "Stop bringing it up. I already changed the batteries. You don't hear it beeping anymore, do you?" Beep. Or Stephanie, his dark queen, Stephanie Shadows, his dark queen, calling when we were on live. Which one is your favorite? Chat.
The smoke detector is still the favorite for me. It was just the moment when it happened when he was trying to tell me off and the Dark Queen called. I literally I threw myself around on my bed. I was so kicking my little feet. I couldn't have made that part up.
Suzuki says phone call. Linda says smoke detector. Dark Queen calling. Definitely smoke detector.
I say the smoke detector. Yeah.
Somebody invite that linebacker in here. Are you talking about your Dark Queen, Mr. Putin, or are you talking about Sylvia?
Can anybody?
I think the smoke
send me
detector is
these
my fave,
clips
though.
Where I can
Oh yeah, there's so many clips. The exorcism is my favorite, where he decides to exorcise Jezebel out of Stephanie because the chat convinced him that she was possessed, which is not far off. And she's sitting there and she's tip-tapping her little tootsies and trying to get Brian to come on her lap. And then the whole scene is just so chaotic because in the background there's a pizza slice just free balling on the couch, and there's a plate right next to it, and she is just he what does he say? I rebuke you. I rebuke you. I rebuke you. You couldn't have made that up for me. You couldn't have made that up.
Ash, you dead ass they do.
Yeah, this happened. This happened in real time. I watched that live, and this is free. This is free on God's internet. Okay.
Please, someone DM me these clips. I just want to see it.
You know, somebody should make a page and it should just be the best of
And then there was the one where when they were in the roommate's house too, and he was in his room and he was playing dress up and putting all his little trinkets on, and there was a Labubu hanging off like the side and his handcuffs. And then he starts like he's doing the arm pulleys to get himself all muscular, and one of them flies back and hits his sunglasses and breaks them. Like, I can't make that up.
I never saw that one.
Tried
to come after me after some female I speak to gave her a fake name. Oh, I wish she'd try to come after you, Mr. Putin. I'd like to see the things you could do.
Sunshine, I can't believe you didn't see that one. It was
No,
I think
I
it was the
missed
day
that
of the
one.
trailer. I think it was the day that he was loading all those bikes on the trailer, and then the trailer couldn't take the weight, and then he came back and you saw it in his face. He was so like sad.
Defeated. Yeah, he was defeated. I mean, anybody that was watching it, I think we were all saying like, ain't no way that thing's making it to down the street.
And where did he get all those bikes? You'll never convince me he didn't steal those bikes. You'll never convince me he just found those bikes. Some of those bikes were brand new.
Now, are you saying like bicycles or like
Yes,
motorbikes?
it was
Yes, bicycles.
And he loaded the trailer up. There was like
and by trailer, she means little wagon
that he attached to the back of this beat ass bike
and tried to take it all to the scrap yard. And he loaded that shit like he had a 2-ton trailer being pulled by a vehicle.
Like, yeah, this wouldn't even you couldn't even have loaded this. This would be a lot for a truck, okay? Like the way he thought he could take it. Yeah, the way he thought that he could take it, and he rode, and then he had to drop it in the middle of the road. And when he got back on live, his face was so pissed
defeated
off.
Yeah,
like you would have thought I've never seen a man so sad in my life.
Yeah, people in the chat tried to tell him kindly, and he would look at the camera and say, "I know what I'm doing, chat." Okay.
I bet he was messed up.
Tie that bitch down then, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know where he got all those bikes. I still to this day do not think those are random bikes he just found.
He didn't. I bet you there were 40 bikes back there, Ash.
Yeah, that was wild. And they were like children's bikes. So could you imagine like your kid leaving their bike outside and he just riding by and picking that shit up?
Yeah, it broke. It broke and he had to disconnect his trailer and he just said, I just left it all.
I did hope that someone came and picked that trailer up and scrapped all those bikes in his honor though and got the money for it.
In his honor.
That was the same day that I think was that the same day he went on the bike ride and Stephanie called and he fell off the bike and then he was on the ground like crying. He went live like immediately post fall and he was on the ground crying and then to like change his mood he turned on music right away and was singing. Like I was like, what is this?
I don't remember if that was the same day.
It was all tied together with rope. Yes, Karma. He typed that all together with rope. And we knew, like, in the chat, we were like, no, this isn't going to work out. Like, it's not going to work out the way you want.
The laws of physics are not with you, sir.
No, he literally would have had to make probably 6 or 7 different trips for what he had loaded on that trailer.
Does anyone know if he's gone live since getting back? No. He has not. He has not gone live.
His beautiful dark queen wife went live for just a short time this morning.
I'm scared to see what this queen looked like.
Well, remember when I was Mormon? They taught me if I don't have something nice I won't listen. The biggest problem with her is not her looks, but I will never purposely attack a woman for their looks. So I'm just not going to say anything. Stay curious.
Custom creations.
Really long way of saying she's ugly.
She has a hole in her head. She does. She legitimately does have a hole in her head. Like I can't. Like when I try to talk about it, I'm like I can't even lie about it. She has a hole in her head. Like
no, it needs medical attention. it needs medical
What?
attention.
Hey, girls, I'm gonna jump off of here.
All right. She looks like an overweight retired king. Yeah, like imagine King Henry. Like that's the best reference I've ever.
Have a good day, Stewie.
Yeah, y'all have fun.
All
Thanks
right,
for
good
letting me come
talking to you,
on.
Stevie.
Yeah, you too, buddy. All right. See y'all.
Bye.
She's a real peach if you like bearded men with black feet.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
What's Suzuki?
They're not lying. They're not lying to you.
Putin.
Not
How
lying
would you
to you.
how would you describe her? Please. I was
She could
nice.
do
I
better,
was
though.
nice
Yeah,
and said nothing.
I seen a crackhead carrying a fridge on his shoulder while on a pedal bike. I'll never forget. That is hilarious. You know, crackheads are resourceful. They are. They are a resourceful bunch.
And strong.
That's how when he was building that trailer. I'm not saying he does that. That's not what I'm implying. But I was like, you know what? I've seen crackheads do crazy shit, and this might work out. For a second, I was like, this may work out in his favor.
Well, I think he was so confident it made those of us questioning how he was doing it. We were like, all right. Because we told him it wasn't going to work, and he was confident we were wrong.
Yeah, for a second, I was like, this is going to work out in his favor. He's going to get there, and he's going to come home with beer money, and he's going to be the happiest dude in the whole world. Nope. Did not happen like that.
No, everything got left. And there were still just as many bikes in the backyard. Which, it's like, did he move those from... They weren't at the house that long, so how did he acquire that many bikes?
They were there for a bit, not like a bit. In the timeline in that in this universe goes so fast, but they were there long enough for his landlord to complain. She was not liking what it was doing to her property.
I mean,
and this was the same week that he was laying down what was that?
Mulch.
Yeah, this was that same week. And where he planted the succulents.
Yeah, that $40,000 worth of work he was going to sue her for, that.
Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to that lawsuit. I'm trying to claim Steph check. Him building the cat tree was iconic. Yeah, but he forgot about building the cat tree. I asked him about the cat tree like when he was in Florida, and he was like, I never built no cat tree. And I was like, for a minute I thought I was wrong. I was like, he's gaslit me. He just gaslit me into thinking I watched you build a fucking funky cat tree.
To be fair, he probably thought it was something completely different than a cat tree.
That was their bed finding Bubbles. They bought that off Facebook Marketplace.
And by bought,
3 days. Yes, Karma.
You mean tactfully acquired?
Thank you for the heart, me. I need a child with Steph. Mr. Putin. Hey, ladies, what's the update? Tiffany, there really isn't any. We don't have much of one. People brought it. Uncle Ron brought it here, and I got messages from a couple people. Stephanie went live for like 2 minutes. She just, Wyatt came in the picture. Justin, Bobby, Wyatt, Jeremy came in the picture, and he said, if you go on live again, I'm leaving you. And she said that Rev was making fun of her dead dog, not Brian, Trixie, and called her the R word. I know, Krista. I knew he built that cat tree, and then he was like, I never built a cat tree a day in my life. And I was like, sir, you're not gonna. I watched it. Hi, Allie.
Mr. Putin, that's going too far.
What do you say?
I need a child with Steph.
Oh,
She is the child.
So wait, going back to what y'all said, she legitimately has a hole in her head?
yeah. She has a wound on her head that's been there for several weeks. And when she got on live the other day, someone in my chat said she covered it with a piece of, like the little pieces of paper that are between the deli cheese.
Yeah.
They said that was pasted to her forehead, and I about lost it. But it was like a bandage. But it's been there for a bit. Darkness, Stephanie went live for a little bit, but like 2 minutes. Has her pink eye healed? I have no update on her pink eye. I don't think she was on screen on the live. It's probably a spider bite. Maybe, yeah, because the way it's not healing and the way it's black. Yeah, maybe. That's wild. Parchment paper? Yes, Tay. They said it was parchment paper is why it was stuffed. Now, yes,
Your chat is wild.
it is wild in here all the time.
Hey Ash, my husband's back from golfing, so we're gonna load up the car and head to Phoenix.
That's fine. I got to start laundry, y'all. It could be MRSA. Yeah, it could be. I've got to start laundry and to get some things done. So,
Parchment.
I
I
will.
hope everyone has a great day. Good to chat with y'all.
Yes,
Yeah,
I hope
too.
everyone has a great day. I'll talk to y'all later.